Did you ever thought you'd have a night where you hit the ball hard every time up, but couldn't ever get that RBI?
I mean, anything can happen in baseball. I'm just glad I was able to hit it hard every time. Unfortunate no RBIs, but I'll take it. Chris?
Evan, talk about, it seems like you're getting your stroke back now. You feel a little bit more comfortable at the plate?
Absolutely. Feel a lot more comfortable at the plate, a little better. I hope I can just keep this going and keep climbing up there, I guess.
John?
And do you feel like you're starting to get back to the form you were in towards the end of last season?
I'm hoping to get back into that. Not quite there yet, but I think I can get back there, and hopefully I do. Just get hot again, and we can put another run together.
For both of you guys, just how exciting is it to have an at-bat in a big inning like you guys have? It seems like everybody's getting on base. Is it one of those where you kind of have to calm yourself down before you step in the box?
Not necessarily. I think once everyone's hitting in an inning, you kind of want to get up there because you feel like you're, no matter what, going to have a good at bat or going to be able to get a hit. So you not necessarily calm yourself down, but you ride with the adrenaline that's going.
Brad, early on, this is for both of you. Early on, it seemed kind of like last night, where you weren't really able to manufacture much early, and then you kind of exploded there with that big 3-run inning. Just was that kind of, did you kind of think about last night a little bit, or were you guys able to turn the page?
I mean, we always, it seems like sometimes we always have like these big innings, where coaches will get us so pumped up, and I think, tonight was one of those, it was starting to catch fire, and everyone kind of had the bat hot a little bit, and had a big inning, and led us to our victory, I guess.
Jake, you had a couple of tough catches tonight, and then the diving catch last night. What happened on the last one there? Did you actually touch the ball, or did it get over the wall?
On the last one, I was there, and I went up to try to catch it, and my body went up against the wall, I guess, before, and my arm went in with my body up against the wall, so I couldn't get my arm up to get to the ball. So, I mean, I was pretty close. I thought I was going to be able to get it, but my arm kind of got caught up in my own body up against the wall. So.
Even though it was last night, you described the dive.
Yeah, I kind of had a great jump on it, and sometimes in that situation, you'd give up the hit, so you wouldn't, in case the ball got by, it'd be tough, double or triple from there. But I kind of had a great read the whole way, and I saw it the whole way, so I went for the dive and was able to make the play.
Scott. Questions for Jake. Jake, I think you hit the ball pretty well since you've come back. What lesson did you learn from your little episode, and how difficult was it to sit out those games and watch the team play?
I learned some lessons. It was very difficult to sit out those games, especially against Vandy, who's #1 at the time, or still #1. Yeah, I don't know. I guess the lesson I learned was just make the right choices off the field, and so you'll be able to produce on the field.
Just for either one of you, how big of an emotional lift was it to have Jackie in the dugout tonight?
I mean, it's nice to see him back. It stinks not having him here, and lighting up the mood and things like that. But it's good to see that the surgery went well, and I mean, just I guess it's time now until he gets back, and hopefully that's arm prep for him every night.
Okay. Yeah, I agree. It's good seeing him back here after his surgery. He's definitely still a very important part of our team. He's an encourager, and he's still going to be able to do that from the bench. So we're glad he's had a successful surgery, and hopefully he can have a speedy recovery.
Anything else for either player? All right, thanks, guys.